Hi, it's Carrie with Orkney Farms, and today is October 16th, and there's a lot of frost. It is cold, and I am freezing. Last night, my kid's saying hi. Hi, kids. So, yesterday I tried to put Firefly in with Flint. It didn't go very well, and she was really freaked out, and he was being super aggressive, and I wasn't 100% sure because fireflies are one that doesn't show heats well, so I wasn't even sure if she was completely in heat, and he was being super aggressive with her, so I took her out saying whatever. She's obviously not standing for you perfectly, and she's definitely not in the mood to get this done right this second. So this morning I'm gonna try to put her back because the weather that's in the pen with them, one of the little boy weathers, was jumping, still just even when I put her back in, was jumping her. So I'm going to, please don't pull on my shoulder, it hurts when you do that. I'm gonna put her in. My kids are acting like silly kids. I'm gonna put her in with Flint this morning. I'll probably try to get a little bit of video of that. Right now we're having to put them in the livestock trailer. I didn't get a breeding pen set up, and we got too many bucks and too many does to try to run things together properly. So I'm gonna talk back to you after I get my kids on the bus. Bye. Okay, so the kids are on the bus, and I'm going back down to do my goat chores now. I'm not very good at holding a camera and doing chores, but I am gonna take Firefly and put her in with Flint, and maybe I'll record a little bit of him being a buck to her. I'm really worried that I did miss the breeding window on her heat, or she wasn't in a very strong heat. But I'm honestly not really sure. I'm worried there's a skunk in this bush because it smells like skunk this morning, and something's roughhousing in this bush. Is it a skunk or is it a cat? Or is it something? Oh, it's a chicken. Well, this time it was a chicken. Chicken! What are you doing in there? Getting bugs? Nobody can even see you because I dropped my camera. Hi, chicken. We thought you were a skunk. It smells like a skunk over here. Did you get sprayed by a skunk last night? Ben didn't come to say good morning to me in the driveway this morning. He's over here yammering at these guys. Oh, sorry. When I'm zoomed in, the camera just bounces like crazy. There's my favorite chicken. The one that turned out so pretty. Here comes Ben. I know you've got so much to say. You have hay? No. I understand. You have hay? And I think we are going to be trying to trailer you over to the girls at some point when we get some time. So I don't think I'm going to feed you another bale. And I don't know what you're whining about. Over there looks like more of my girl and he and interested in the box. I just got to throw them all in with Flint and hope for the best at this point. I feel like if I gave him 2 does, things might go better. Should I give him Firefly and Freya? I really think Fiona should have been the first one bred this week, but this month. This is Finn, for you guys who might not know. He's our newest buck, and he's now king of the castle because we took Flint out and put him over in there in that trailer for breeding purposes. It's going to be the love shack for right now. You guys lost interest in the buck pen pretty quickly when I came over here, but you guys are all hoping for breakfast. Who wants to go meet up with Flint? Because I told you guys I was going to have you in with Flint, the ones I want bred, as of October 14th, and today's the 16th. I put Firefly in last night thinking that she was in heat because she was acting in heat, and that little white weather back there was jumping her like crazy. Oh, look at the pile of goats and the big turkey. It's pretty sad when the turkey's taller than the goats. That's when you really know you've got small goats. Clayton's turkey is literally taller than them. Freya, do you want to go meet the buck today? Fiona, do you want to go? Because you're kind of pacing that fence a bit. And maybe you're going to come into heat soon. You're the one that want bred first. Because if you don't get bred first, then you're going to be giving your babies. I want you bred before your daughter. Because your daughter will steal your babies. Because she's a bit of a silly girl. Did you steal your mama's babies? The fact that you two are over by the fence tells me that I was right. And you guys are coming into heat, but you came into heat at the same time as them and you're super vocal, so you're probably in heat too. I don't really want all three of you kidding at the same time, but story of my life. Let's go get Firefly. She's definitely not like wagging her tail or anything. Oh, Firefly and Fiona. I think I'll put Firefly and Fiona in the pen today with him and see, because then he'll have somebody else to bug than just Firefly. You want to go in the buck pen too? Throw all three of you in? Let's go make sure that he did okay in the trailer overnight, because I didn't take him out. I just took her out. You're so pretty. I can hear him. He's live because he's shaking the trailer. I have to break ice on water this morning. It's October, guys. We're not supposed to have ice on water yet. What's going on today, Flint? You're super close. I'm going to bring you a girl, okay? I kind of want to tie you to the back. I don't want to stink like Buck all day. Thank you. Have a good day. So I brought Freya in. I don't know if you guys can see anything. She was just peeing for him. I wish I could hang my camera here and just record and see what happens. I gotta go get another doe. Oh, he's got this trailer smelling like a buck very much. I guess she's not in heat, or he's thinking, where's Firefly? Because she was in heat yesterday. I'm almost certain she was in heat yesterday. He's not showing as much interest in these girls, but I think these girls will come into heat real soon. Flint, you're going to make me stink, boy. Back off. Check out the girls. I'm going to bring you one more girl if I can get a hold of her collar, but she already knows what's going on, so get back. So, I got those two girls in with them, but Firefly knows what's going on, so she keeps running away from me. But I'm going to try to get her collar now and try to lead her in there. And then Hulk will probably break loose because he was super interested in her yesterday. And we'll see with other does in there if things are a little calmer. See, he's very after Firefly. Guys, you can't come out. This is what I don't like about this trailer. I gotta close this gate. Hey! You're not coming out. You gotta meet up with the boy. Back up. This isn't tight on her neck or anything. But I'm worried. I'm not sure if you can see them. They've got lots of room in there to just be themselves, breed. They have water, they have hay. I might get them some more hay too, because the stuff on the ground in there is not 100% best quality. So yeah, that's that, and I'll update you again later. Oh, this is when I wish I had like glass walls, because I want to know what's going on in there so bad. But if I open the gate, they want to take off. I don't think I'm going to separate these girls from Flint now. They're locked up together. They'll be with him, and eventually we'll build them a pen. So, and I'll put on the calendar 145 days from today, we start looking to see if there's going to be kids on the ground. And I'm probably going to put them in my backyard. But Mike doesn't want a buck in the backyard. So hopefully that will motivate him to help me get a buck pen set up for them. A breeding pen, because I don't want them living in the trailer. And we're supposed to be taking Ben back to be with his girls. And we need the trailer to take Ben back to the girls. So I'll keep you updated on that. But that's where we are right now. I switched it up. They're in the backyard. I'm probably going to have to move Ghost out of here because she's not been housed with goats for a while and she's just acting like a fool. But she's supposed to ignore them. Well, it hasn't been that long since she had that little buck back here. When Finn came. Like, she needs to just let them eat. I don't really think they're in heat right this minute. But this gives them more space, some greenery, and gives me better visual. Hopefully it was just the excitement of putting them in here. And now Ghost will hopefully leave them alone. Ghost, were you being a brat when they first got in here? You started chasing them, and that's not good doggy. That's not good behavior. Anyways, they got lots to munch on in here. They'll be so happy for a while. It's these other girls that are mad now. So, as I've said in previous videos, but I'll say again, I think I'm going to do breeding groups of 3 this year. So, these 3 are all going to be with Flint. And breeding first. Hopefully the first one's to kid. And then probably in a month or so, I will put in the next group of girls. And yes, if he doesn't catch them or they don't take, then there is a chance that I'll still end up with kidding all around the same time. But the longer I put it off into the fall of letting them get bred, the later in the spring it will be when they kid. So, and the less likely we'll have cold weather kidding. As of today, if they got bred today, which I don't think any of them are actually in heat. Firefly was the one that I was sure was, like, yesterday. She was getting jumped all day by the weather. But she also just doesn't really have any interest in Flint. So, I'm not really sure where we go from there. If we miss the heat, or if she wasn't in a strong heat and she's going to cycle back. In my one video, it showed that Fiona, which I can't get my finger into the camera, right there, woo. Fiona came into heat first in the last rounds of cycles, and then Freya, and then Firefly, which I can't get my finger up again. So, technically, if they stuck to the cycle dates, it is early for Firefly to come back into heat, so I'm not really sure what was going on there. But these girls, worst comes to worst, I can lock them all into the front end of the building and they can all kid together. So I'm not overly concerned about that. If I decide to separate them out, I will. If that need be come time. But if they all go into heat at the exact same time like they did last month, and they all get bred and covered by him all at the same time, then them kidding within days of each other will be perfectly fine, and they can all kid in one big pen together. That's how I'm seeing it right now. And yeah. So this is actually probably going to be the end of this video. I'm going to wrap it up, edit through a few things, and I might add some of my kids' little bloopers to the end of this video, because when I was up at the top of the driveway making the intro for this video, they really wanted to be recorded. So maybe I'll add that at the end. Bronca did a really good job at the intro, but because she wanted to say an intro. So you get an intro at the end of the video too, probably. See you then. Bye.
Hi, it's Veronica from Orkney Farms, and we're going to be talking about Firefly and Flint making babies. And last night we put them in a trailer, our trailer, because he hasn't got a buck pen set up. So we put them in the trailer to make a baby, but the buck was being aggressive with Firefly, so we put her back.
Logan.
Okay, so we're watching Clayton just run around. We're supposed to be talking about our goats, and it's Clayton from Orkney Farms, so that's what he's doing right now. No.
Who are you?
Clayton
From?
Orkney Farms.
Is there anything else to say?
Goats
Goats?
are donut kid in the trailer.
No, they're not going to kid in the trailer. You all said you wanted to be recorded, so I'm just going to record you.